We finally have a small forward master in the brand new most improved player promo, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can get him plus the other 110 masters and potentially the 112 masters. So let's start off by taking a look at the promo itself. Now, as you can see, it is a format that we have had previously. There's two different sections to it in particular that you want to take a look at. There's the player section, which sort of runs along the bottom over here. You can see each of the 5 masters that we have each got their own section, and each of the section contains 2 main events. There's this one on the left hand side, which is going to give you a guaranteed 94 overall version of that player and also 500 of the MIP points. Those are going to help you out in the milestones, and the players are going to help you out in the set. To the right hand side of that, there are 5 extra events. Each one is going to give you a specific player token. Now, these ones are all on a 24-hour reset, and on the first day you're going to have Ja Morant events. On the second day it's going to be Oscar Robertson, and then the third day it's going to be Jaren Jackson Jr., fourth day Brandon Ingram, fifth day Julius Randle, and then I'm guessing that we'll go through all of those masters in turn again. So this part is just me guessing that I think we will have each of the masters events running twice. So we'll have 2 Ja Morant events, 2 Oscar Robertson events throughout the entirety of the promo. That bit is a guess, but we can guarantee ourselves that we will at least go through each one once. And once we've done that, I reckon we'll keep going through, because the promo is out for 7 days in total, and there are 5 masters in total as well. Then the second section, as you can see at the top over here, are basically the blitz events. These ones are going to give you 200 MIP points every single time you play through it, and they're on a 24-hour cooldown as well, and you can play 20 of them every single day. Each one is going to cost you 25 stamina, so that isn't too much stamina at all for you to go ahead and play through. And then to the right of that, there is a random player token event. Now, this one is on a 12-hour reset, so make sure you're playing through this one as many times as possible. There are 5 in total every 24 hours, so that's 10 in total every day. 35 stamina is each event cost, and then you're also going to get yourself 1 random player token. So basically, it's probably going to have a 20% chance of you getting every player. So 20% chance of Ja Morant token, 20% chance of Jaren Jackson Jr. token. I reckon it works like that. And then also you're going to get 100 MIP points. Now, the points themselves are going to help you out in the milestones, but we'll just go through exactly how you can get as many points as possible before we take a look at those. And one way you can get more points is through the store itself. If we take a look at the most improved player section, you can see over here on the right hand side, there is a pack of 3 which you can buy 100 MIP points in each one, and each one is going to cost you 10k coins. As you buy through these ones, they are again going to help you out in those milestones, so make sure you're buying through every single one every single day. There are also some cash offers, so you can see above that one, you are going to spend 200 NBA cash to get yourself 500 MIP points. You can do that 10 times every single day. There's a BOGO offer which does cost real money, and of course there's some extra packs for real money. You can always buy the VIP event pass, as you can see over here. You can buy that in the store, and that will give you some extra stuff. You'll see it'll give you an extra player and a trophy and some extra points every time you play through that one, but that is going to cost you real money in the store itself. If we go into the sets, there are extra things you can do. This is where the players become useful, and of course those tokens. So if we take a look at a big player points exchange, this can only be done once throughout the entirety of the promo. You're basically exchanging every single 94 overall player, so 1 of each of them, so 1 Brandon Ingram, 1 Ja Morant, and so on and so on, all 5 of those ones for 5,000 MIP points. This one can only be done once throughout the entirety of the promo, so make sure you're doing that one to get yourself those 5,000 points. It doesn't matter when you do it. You could do it at the beginning, you could do it at the end. As long as you do it, you're getting those 5,000 MIP points. Then to the right of that, there is the small player points exchange. Now, this one is slightly different in that you're going to need 5 random 94 overall players, and you will get yourself 1,500 MIP points, but it is repeatable and it will have a 24-hour cooldown. So you can do this one every single day as long as you have those players to do that, and you're getting those players from the events and also through the milestones, which we'll take a look at in a bit. To get more points to help you out through the milestones, you can do the big token points exchange. This is exchanging 5 of the player tokens specifically, like with the big player exchange just with tokens, for 5,000 MIP points. This one again can only be done once throughout the entirety of the promo, and again, it doesn't really matter when you do it. This one over here, however, does matter which tokens you actually put in. So what I recommend you actually go ahead and do is take a look at the news tab and pick a master which you want to get. I know a lot of people will probably go for Brandon Ingram just because he's at that small forward spot, but whatever master you have in mind, take that into consideration when you're looking at this set. Because say I want to get myself that Brandon Ingram, I won't stick in Brandon Ingram tokens into this set over here. I will save them to try and upgrade him bit by bit. So make sure you're putting in tokens of the player that you don't want to get into this set over here to get yourself 2,500 MIP points, so slightly more than a small points exchange, but of course you're using those tokens which could be used to upgrade the masters. But this is going to help you through the milestones, so make sure you're doing this one. It can be done once every 24 hours, just like the small player points exchange, so make sure you're doing that one. There is a token exchange which we'll get onto in a little bit. But once you got all of those points from the sets, the events, and the store, you're going to use them in these milestones, or they're going to add up and accumulate as it were. You can see the first milestone is at 400 of the points. That will give you a 94 overall select pack. Now the select packs, it doesn't really matter which player you pick, and I'll go on to why in a little bit, but all you're going to do from that pack is basically get your 94, probably going to stick it into that big player points exchange or the small one, depending on how far you are through the promo. Make sure you're putting those players into those sets. Don't put them in any of the other player sets so far, and I'll explain why in a bit. As you can see, you're going to get some more random player tokens. You're going to get some guaranteed player tokens over there, where you're going to get one of each of them. You're also going to get trophies. Now these trophies can be used instead of any other player token. It can be used as a Ja Morant token, Jaren Jackson Jr. token. It doesn't matter. Those can be put in place of any different one. You're going to get more of the same rewards as you keep going through. The only slight difference is that if we get to 55,000 points, you're going to get this FedEx Forum court, which gives you a little bit of a boost, and that is going to help you out getting some more MIP points on every event you play through. So once you've got this court unlocked, make sure you're sticking it on your lineup, and make sure you're using that lineup to play through all of the events, because it will give you a boost every time you play through those specific events. You can see at 70,000 points as well, you are going to get yourself a 104 select pack. Now this is really important because the 104 select pack can save you a bunch of tokens in getting yourself that Grand Master. And I'll go into that in the set, but make sure you're keeping an eye out at 70,000 to get that select pack. And also you get another one at 110,000. You probably won't get up this far, no money spent, but it is still good to keep a lookout. So if we go over into the sets now and take a look at exactly what you need to get yourself the Masters, you can see these are where you're going to exchange the tokens and the players to upgrade them bit by bit. So the 94 overall Ja Morant plus 5 of the Ja Morant tokens gets you 100 overall. 10 tokens on top of that for a 104, 30 for a 107, and then 65 for your 110 overall master. Now you can see those are needing the specific Ja Morant tokens. If you go into the Oscar Robertson sets, you're going to need his specific tokens and his specific players to upgrade him bit by bit up to 100, 104, 107, and then 110 overall. Now the reason I said the 104 select packs are going to be extremely useful from those milestones is because that is going to save you 15 tokens in total. You'll skip the first two sets over there to craft your 104. You won't need to do that. You will then go straight to this set, stick in the 104 you got from the milestones, and then go in to do the 107 set and the 110 set. So that is going to save yourself a good amount of tokens, which can be used on other stuff. You can see Jaren Jackson Jr., Brandon Ingram, and Julius Randle are exactly the same in how they work, upgrading the bit by bit to get to 110 overall. It's looking like the 110s are going to give out a +6 team boost. We don't know whether that is the case. It hasn't been confirmed or anything. I will drop that in the pin comment if I hear anything, but I did say at the beginning of the video there are some 112s, and if you go over to the homepage, you can see that Ja Morant over there, 112 overall. It's looking like the 112s, however, don't have a team boost. They might have a position boost. Again, we don't have that 100% confirmed, but that is just a guess over there. But he's still a 112 overall, and it's looking like those are going to have combo boosts on them, and they are 112 versions of all of these different masters. From previous promos, those are going to cost you 100 tokens in total to upgrade them from the 110 overall to the 112 overall. But let's go through exactly what it's going to cost you and how much you're going to get from this promo. So if we go into the play now section and you look at all of these events, you look at the player event in particular, that's going to give you a total of 5,000 points, provided that you get through all of the player events twice. So that's 10 events in total, so that's 5,000 points. Then from the random player token event, you're going to get 1,000 points per day. That's 7,000 points in total. From the Blitz event, you're going to get 4,000 points per day. That's 28,000 points in total. Then if we had a look into the sets from the big player points exchange set and the big token points exchange set, you're going to get 5,000 points from each of them. And then from the small player token points exchange, you're going to get 10,500 points. And then from the small token points exchange, you're going to get 17,500 points. So in total, that puts you at 80,100 points, which gets you quite far through the milestones, not up to the end, but pretty far, meaning you're going to get the court as well, which might help you push a little bit further through the milestones, but it's ultimately going to get you up to this 20 player tokens won. So in total, from the milestones themselves, you're getting 36 random tokens, 18 tokens from each of the players, and then 27 of the trophies. Those trophies, again, can be used instead of any of the specific player tokens. And then from the events as well, you're getting 10 tokens from each player, provided that they do reset twice throughout the promo, and you're also getting 70 random tokens as well. So if we sum up all of that in terms of the tokens, that's 28 tokens per player, 106 random tokens, and 27 trophies, which is a good amount of tokens in total. And if we look at the sets, judging from the point of view, you got yourself your 104 master. To get him up to 110 overall, you're going to need 95 tokens. To get him up to 112 overall, that's going to be 195 tokens. So I don't think you'll be able to get 112 overall no money spent. just because of the promo length, I reckon you might be able to get at least one 110 overall master, no money spent, which would be still pretty good. You're getting a team boost, hopefully, and you are still getting a good 110 master, especially for a lot of people. The small forward is definitely going to help you out. Of course, you would use this exchange over here on the 2-for-1 offer, but I'm estimating you will be able to get yourself at least one 110, no money spent. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see exactly how accurate that is going to be. Let me know in the comment section down below which one of the 110 masters are you going to get, or are you going to try and push to get yourself the 112 overall masters as well. And if you want to go check out the out of position pack opening we just did, go check out the video in the bottom left hand corner, and I'll see you guys in that one. Peace.